Oh my! Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Southeastern Connecticut Seahawks hockey here on the Solu as the Seahawks play host today to the Central Connecticut Capitals. Capitals traveling down, wearing their road red sweaters, beautiful red sweaters with the white shoulder blades. White trim, white numbers, central across the chest, blue shorts and red socks with white and blue trim. And the goalkeeper, beautifully adorned red pads, red waffle and glove. That's number 1. Liam Agazarm. Agazarm getting the start in between the pipes for the Capitals here today. And down at the other end, Southeastern Connecticut Seahawks. In their home white sweaters with the blue and yellow trim. Seahawk logo across the chest. And Owen Silver will get the start in between the pipes for the Seahawks here today. All right, it's a Pee Wee battle, so they play 15-minute stanzas. Icing and offsides are in effect. There is no delayed offsides. Your offsides are automatic whistle. And if you're shorthanded and you ice the puck, it's still icing. No sudden death or sudden life overtime, and body checking, like gambling, is illegal at Bushwood, sir. All right, I think we are about ready to get underway. All right. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. All right, we are about ready to get underway here between the Seahawks and the Capitals. The crowd filing in now. Capitals will be skating from your left to your right in their road red sweaters. Seahawks from your right to your left in their home white sweaters. Unless, of course, you're watching the game down in Australia, then it'll be the other way around. All right, Miller out there along with Skahan. Silver in between the pipes. I want to thank you so much for tuning in. I am your host, Scotty Bonner. I'm here today along with my cameraman, producer, director, and fellow goalkeeper, Mr. Tyler Fields. We are your Solu broadcasting crew for the day. All right, there's the buzzer. So that means you got to have your mimosa poured high. It is Sunday brunch hockey time. Get your bagel locked up, and let's get ready to go. It's Seahawk hockey time once again here on the Solu Broadcasting Network. An absolute blessing, honor, and privilege to be here with you today. The Seahawks head over to their bench for some last moment instructions. Capitals over at their bench for some last moment instructions. You're ready to go at home. You got your sandwich all made up. Got your horsey sauce on there. Got your bagel locked up. Your mimosa or perhaps Bloody Mary filled to the brim. Perhaps a shrimp or an olive or something you can adorn either on. Well, I guess you really don't put a shrimp in a mimosa. You actually sound like a terrible idea. Anyway, I digress. All right, we're about ready to get underway here. Looks like we got a little bit of an ice problem, though, with center ice. So, the crew here at the Rose Garden coming out with a bucket of ice and a water bottle and heavy device, so maybe there's a little bit of a rut. It needs to be tended to. Great staff here. Norwich certainly right on top of things. It's a little bit of a divot there. So some ice, and out comes the big flattening device. Just a couple of spots there seem to be worked over here by the official and the ice crew. There we go. Looks like they got everything well in hand. We'll be getting underway shortly. I want to thank you so much for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. A beautiful day for hockey, a cloudy day, a chilly day. Actually, it's a lot warmer out than it has been. I walked out of the house this morning. And I was like, wow, it's actually not even that ridiculously cold. All right. We're about ready to get underway here. The ref drops the puck. And we are underway from Norwich. Tan down the left wing. Walking in, pulling the trigger just wide of the goalkeeper. Tigerzam bounces loose in front. Salisbury in the neighborhood. And came back to the blue line. Tan will dump it in behind the net. Chased down by Noah Dolm. Dolm hard around. Anderson anticipated it. But couldn't keep it in as the Capitals come away with it to center ice. Gahan swinging the big stick there, causing havoc. Staying with it and pulling the trigger and pulled down. We're going to get our first power play here as Gahan is going to head to the sin bin for tripping. Oh, just about a minute into the affair. It says only 34 seconds. I thought we played more than 34 seconds. Maybe we haven't. The Seahawks are shorthanded. Miller out there now. Talking to Silver out there with 10. And the Seahawks have one too many players as they are shorthanded. Now Anderson will leave the ice. Now the Seahawk penalty killers are out there. Salisbury pushed it ahead. The Capitals get to it, letting the shot go. That went over the head of the goalkeeper, Silva. On it there is Hondel. Hondel trying to get it down low against Miller. To the corner, quickly on it now, Lindgren. Lindgren tried to get it in front. That effort was thwarted. Lindgren got back to it. In the corner. Seahawks trying to dig it loose. Salisbury does get it loose, but kept in at the blue line. Miller controls it now behind the net. Miller hard around. Look for Tan. Tan trying to chip it by. Nice job there by Dolm to keep the puck in. Dolm wearing Mario Lemieux's old number 66. Behind the net. Salisbury. Salisbury hounded there. Blaze came over. Not a chunk of her as she went by. Back to the blue line. Kept in there. Gresh. Gresh lets the shot go. Silver got the stick on that. Good shot by Gresh. On and now Hondo. Hondo letting the shot go. Silva covering up. With JT Lindgren right on the doorstep there. 36 seconds remaining on the power play. Penalties up for 90 seconds. I don't think I mentioned that during my pregame escapades. 13:31 left to go. And 36 seconds. William Sita, number 50, leaning in as William and Luciano Sita. Not sure if they are brothers or if they are like Bubba and Forrest. Out to the blue line. Gresh couldn't keep it in, so offsides is the call. The faceoff will come outside the zone. Redfield out there with Caldwell. And Miller on D. Faceoff in the neutral zone as the Seahawks push it ahead. Off the boards hard, right on the stick of Miller. Miller backpedals a little bit, sends it out. Those get out to center. That was knocked down. On its way to center ice. It's sent around. Capitals on it there over the blue line. Pulled down. Caldwell going to get a penalty there as he pulled down number 75 on the Capitals. That is Sita. Luciano Sita was pulled down. All right, 13:05 left to go. So the Seahawks with 2 players now in the sin bin. And it's going to be a 5-on-3 for 10 seconds. A lot of whistles here in the early going. The game a little bit sluggish like a wet sponge right now. And face off, Redfield leaning in to take the draw. Jamison Redfield, big face-off win there back to Miller. But the clock is not ticking. A lot of pressure. When you're the clock person, I can tell you that. I've done it a few times. It's a lot busier than you think. A lot more. And you're doing the DJ. That's the most important aspect when you're in the clock, booth. A lot of responsibility. There's Redfield now. Redfield up ahead. Tried to connect with Twitchell. Good thinking. Just out of the reach. Not sent in. Miller got to it there. Miller trying to get the puck out. Does get out to center. And all the way down. Rule will chase it down now. Miller Rule hard around. Placita. Luciano Cita. Trying to get it out on the backhand. Comes back to the blue line. Redfield worked over there by Williams. Cita and back the other way now. Here comes Peckrell. Peckrell over the blue line. Winding, shooting. Miller got a chunk of that. Sending it off into the corner. 12:11 left to go. Nice play there by Voronkov. Voronkov got up to Twitchell. Twitchell ties up his man and gets it all the way out and all the way down. Nice play there by Twitchell. That one just wide of the goalkeeper. Agazaram, excuse me. And played it to the outside. That gets out of the reach of Miller. Miller will chase. Miller hounded there by Logan Pelosi. Sent ahead. Redfield down the left wing. Redfield got it out in front. Twitchell spilled for his efforts there. Sita got a chunk of them going by. Oh, no, that was Gresh. I apologize. Now to center ice. The Seahawks. A well-timed change there as Caldwell hopped onto the ice. The puck was at his feet. There's Miller now. Behind the net with 11:30 to go. Miller hard around. Caldwell came over, but Dolan did a nice job to keep it in. Taken away by Redfield. Back the other way. Up for out of the reach of Twitchell. And Caldwell pursuing it there. Caldwell knocking it down, keeping it in. Sending it in. Redfield to give chase into the corner. Redfield first on it in the corner. He turns. Drags the puck to himself there. Coming over to take it away. With Sears. Nice play there by Sears. As the puck is sent all the way down. Going to be an icing here against the Capitals. Well, 10:53 left to go here. In the opening stanza, the Capitals have just iced the puck. 0-0 is your score. Chance in front, letting the shot go. Medruzowski off his stick. Knocked down. And stepping to the outside with it with speed, there's Lindgren. Lindgren down the left wing. Lindgren over the blue line. Lindgren to the outside. Nice job staying with him and breaking it up. At the blue line there by the Seahawks. Blaze on it there. Blaze run into by Medruzowski. That's sent all the way back in. And the Seahawks will set up shop. Trying to go weak side there, Majewski, but couldn't connect. Letting the shot go. Silver to save. The rebound lies right in front of Silver. Whistle blows it dead. So a nice stop there by Owen Silver as he pounced on it there. Rosala with a real nice defensive play before. Number 27 in your scorecard. Into the corner it goes now. Seahawks on it there. Going to move it along the boards. Blaze kept it in. Seahawks knock it down, and back the other way they come quickly. Up ahead, Gozala. Gozala getting to it. Gozala over the blue line. Gozala lost a handle on it. Had it chopped at his feet. Caps come away with it. Back the other way now. Down the left wing is Gresh. Gresh over the blue line. Stepping to the outside. Gresh got a step. Chop that. Nice play, Carney. Reached back to break it up. Gresh got it in front. And cutting to the cooker, I believe, was Lindgren. Bodies go flying. Lindgren. Spilled by Gozala. Play allowed to continue. Chance now in front, pulling the trigger. There was Lindgren. Excuse me. As Lindgren pulled down at the blue line, it was Hondo. Hondo got back out, got a big chunk. Laying the shotgun. Majewski took that one off the shoulder blade. And then it comes back out to center. Nice job by the Seahawks to win the battle out to center. Gozala down the left wing. Took a big hit there. His bodies go flying. Gozala back to his feet. Gathers his faculties. Hondo right back up after the big hit. Hondo down the right wing. Hondo getting it in deep. Majewski first on it there. Majewski now. Smart play on the forehand behind the net, sealing the wall nicely. There was Lindgren. Back to the blue line it goes. Dolm. Dolm kept it in and turning on it now. Here's Carney. Carney with it there. Carney up along for Tan. Tan chipping it out to center. Tan can get to it. No, a little bit too much mustard on it. Looks like it's going to go for icing. As Anderson was in the neighborhood there with Tan. So 8:40 left to go here in the opening stanza. Still a scoreless affair. A very well-balanced matchup here, I'd say. These two teams going at it. 0-0 is the score, so still opportunity for everybody at home to put in $5 a man on the first goal. This off one by the Seahawks. Back to the blue line. It comes and just wide there. On it now is Hill. No, off the boards. And out to center, where Tan will give chase. Capitals retreat. Nice job to get back on sides there. Hustling was Peckrell. Because he got back on sides, now the Capitals applying pressure. Those little hustle plays that don't show up in the scorecard and make a big difference in our beloved sport. On it now, Anderson. Anderson, nice pass on the backhand up for Tan. Tan out to the neutral zone. Forced to the outside. Tan protecting the puck. Tan still with it. Pulled down. Play allowed to continue. Ref says play on. Back to the blue line. Hill kept it in. Hill down for Tan. Off the boards. And up to center ice. Pushed ahead. Now here comes Sita. William Sita. Poke checked away there. Skahan using his long pterodactyl-esque reach there to get to the puck. Laying the lumber into him there was Hill. Hill off the boards. And angles it perfectly out to center. Home under the rest there. Taking away Anderson. Anderson over the blue line. Down the right wing. Anderson. Sealed off there by Gresh. Nice job by Gresh to take away the real estate. Gresh will send it all the way down. I think it's going to be on net. Or is it going to be wide of the keeper? Just wide. The icing is the call with 7:15 left to go here in the opening stanza. 0-0 is your score. I'm your host, Scotty Bonner, along here with my cameraman, producer, director, and fellow netminder, Mr. Tyler Fields. Behind the lens here today. Redfield leaning in. Gets the draw back to the blue line. That comes away. Nice job by the Caps to get to it. But Redfield on the back check broke it up. Twitchell along the boards will send it down on the forehand. That's sent back by the Capitals in the neutral zone. Voronkov stepping up. That's played by Voronkov to seal the wall. Voronkov again not allowing the puck to get by. Good aggressive play there in the neutral zone by 72 in white. He's becoming quite the stalwart on the blue line for the Seahawks. Voronkov getting more and more confident each and every week. I really like the way his game is rounding out. Sent all the way down, deflected. Big, strong kid. Does a nice job at that blue line. On the net now, Miller. On around Caldwell. Got it out to center. Chasing it down is Gresh. Redfield. Twitchell. And Caldwell all in pursuit. But icing is the call. With 6:23 left to go here in the opening stanza. 0-0 is the score. The Capitals and the Seahawks. So 6:23 left to go. Coach Anderson darting into the stands right next to us. Legendary man. Great coach. My daughter had the privilege of playing for him for a couple of years. Loved every second of it. Great dude, great family, great coach. Chance in front. Deflected out to center ice. Knocked down Dolm. One of the greatest things about hockey is the friendships and relationships you get to make. Here's a chance now off the crossbar. They score! JT Lindgren got to the loose puck, let the shot go, then went right off the crossbar and down. So he went bar down, if you will. Wasn't a laser beam, but doesn't matter. It was effective. Exactly the same. So 1-0. Capitals taking the lead. 1-0 is the score. Sorry, we're having a little trouble here updating the scoreboard. As it does happen from time to time. The scoreboard feels the need to do what the scoreboard needs to do. So unfortunately, it's not functioning right now, so just a little while, we'll take it off the screen until it comes back. But I assure you, as soon as it comes back, we'll have it back on the screen. Sent in by the Seahawks, so I apologize for that. It does happen from time to time with the program we use. Chance in front on the backhand. Anderson let the shot go. And a big stop there by the netminder, Agazzaro. 5:28 left to go here. And the opening stanza, 1-0. Here's the score, the Capitals leading this one. And chance in front, letting the shot go deflected. That just missed. And as the Seahawks got the shot away. Back to the blue line. Carney chasing it down there. Got to it. And sending it across. Nice D-to-D pass there. And sent all the way down, but offsides is the call. All right, 1-0. Capitals leading it. Now we got it on the scoreboard. Sorry, sometimes the scoreboard tweaks out a little. What can you do? All right, face off now. Face off deep in the Seahawks zone. A chance now for the Capitals. Looking to cut in front. Twitchell on the back check. Out to the puck. Back to the blue line. It goes now. Letting the shot go deflected dangerously. Just hopped right over the shoulder of the netminder. Well, that's a helpless feeling when you're a goaltender. It's deflected a couple of feet in front of you and you see it going past you. You just can't reach it. Here's Twitchell now. Twitchell over the blue line on sides of Redfield. Twitchell trying to knife his way through. And leaning into him there with Sita to finish it off. Puck out of play. 4:31 left to go here in the first period. Looks like Twitchell exchanging some pleasantries with the Capitals bench right there. Not exactly sure what they were discussing, but it seemed a bit heated. Perhaps some bad blood starting to rise here in Norwich today. Face off now. Deep in the Cap zone. Leaning into one there was Kahan. Really got a lot on that one. Caldwell with the move to the blue line. Caldwell to the inside. Caldwell looking to pull the trigger. Gets the shot away. Deflected. Twitchell on the rebound. At the side of the net. Pushed it just wide. Now to the blue line it goes. Kahan stepping up. Kahan kept the puck in. Sent the man down. Wasn't really a check. Are they going to call a penalty? Roughing, huh? Oh, he had his head down. I thought he was completely playing the puck. I don't agree with that call. I got to be honest with you. The ref has done a great job here today, and he let a lot go. I think Skahan just got penalized for. No, I don't like it, but that's just betting a dime will get you on. So again, the ref, he reffed the game before this too. This young man, he's done a great job. So I just thought Skahan had his head down, so he couldn't have been roughing. Roughing has got to be intense. And his arms did extend after the guy hit him, but that was a reaction. He didn't. Doesn't matter. The Capitals on the power play, leading it 1-0, letting the shot go. And Miller couldn't get it out. Kept in. Sent in by Handel. Picked up behind the net. Turning on it quickly. Off the boards. The Seahawks couldn't get it out. They're on the first effort. That ends up quickly now on the stick of Handel. Handel letting the shot go deflected in front. Reaching for it. Silva still loose. They jab at it. Hill battling to keep it away. That goes off the inside of the post and somehow doesn't cross across the goal line. And the Seahawks get it out to center. Oh, my goodness. A tremendous defensive effort there by the Seahawks and their goalkeeper, keeping that one just inches away from being over the goal line. And that's a big play there. You don't want to go down 2-0 in the first period. Already down by 1. Silver, Hill, Miller, and the rest of the organization hold the fort. Well, now the fort being invaded once again. Great play by Voronkov there to put the brakes on and come back out to the path of least resistance. And then follows through and gets it away to center. We talked about the young lad earlier. Here's Redfield now. Redfield stepping to the outside. Redfield got a man in front, sliding it through. Bodies collide. And the puck ends up behind the net. Seahawks digging at it there. That's going to draw the ire of the official. I think tripping. No, checking is the call. Now, it'll be the Seahawks who will be headed to the power play in 25 seconds. So 2 minutes for checking to number 14, Leon Blaze. Blaze wearing Steve Grogan's old number. So it's going to be 4-on-4 for 25 seconds, and the Seahawks will have a power play for 1 minute and 5 seconds after that, if my math is correct. And ladies and gentlemen, like Tony Stark, it always is. Face off deep in the cap zone. Redfield leaning in to take the draw. A lot of room out there now, 4-on-4. Got it to Caldwell. Caldwell couldn't pull the trigger. On top of him there. That's number 44 in your scorecard. Nice job there. My pulse. And that's sent in. Behind the net now, Seahawks go with Burleson, excuse me. He's number 44. That comes away to center and all the way down. Carried out now, Burleson. Burleson down the right wing. Burleson wearing Reggie Jackson's old number. Sauces it across. Twitchell broke it up. Seahawks on the power play. That one sent in on goal. The netminder Silver will cover up. And there'll be no further play. Sita went flying by there. Gotta like the aggressive stance there. Here comes Twitchell now. Twitchell out to center. Sauces it ahead now. Could perfectly stop for Caldwell. And over the goal line. Oh, what a good idea, though, by Twitchell. Just a little bit too much mustard on it, but he tried. Wondering why the icing call, but he wasn't over the red line. But that was a brilliant play there, though, by that young man as he sauced it up. And just wasn't enough snow out there yet. In third period, that'll stop. And Caldwell walking on a breakaway, but you got to like the thinking. Thinking like a chess player out there. Twitchell, 4-5 moves ahead at all times. Bobby Fischer style. Face off deep in the Seahawks zone. Face off one by Gonzala. Goes off the boards. Capitals on it there. Maurice. You make me sick when you speak, Maurice. Behind the net now. Not you, young man. That's from 1977, the great film, of course. You know the name. You got to see the PG version, but they have it out there. About the Charlestown Chiefs. That's all I'll say. On it now, Miller behind the net. Miller, hard around. Play by Miller on the forehand. Get it out with authority. Sent all the way down. Dolm will give chase. 10 seconds left to go. And the Seahawks advantage. 1:20 to go in the stanza. Checked in Gonzala. Gonzala down the left wing. Lost the handle on it. Miller pinching. That ends up behind the net. Seahawks will get chase. Gonzala couldn't keep it in. Came right back to Miller. Miller puts the brakes on. Gets the shot away. Make it all the way through and sent out to center. Voronkov for the 1:15. Turns and wheels it back towards center ice. Off the boards, Voronkov on it there. Voronkov right back off the boards and up and out. Another good play there by Voronkov. Sent all the way down. Miller behind her own net. Maybe thought it was icing, but none coming. Under a minute to go. Miller off the boards, but that was sealed off there by Sears. Chance in front, doesn't get through. And the Seahawks get to it and navigate it out to center ice. 45 seconds to go. Medrozowski in on the forecheck. There against Gresh. Gresh behind the net. Gresh. Oh, the Seahawks had spilled there and got the shot by Gresh. Was fired into him. That was Ferrier. Ferrier fell down and got hit with the puck while he was on the ground. He was like, oh, buddy, you're adding insult to injury. I already fell. Oh, if he was tripped up or just flew a tire. Sent ahead now, 50 seconds to go. That's sent back out to center. Majewski will track it there. Seahawks want to get it out of the zone quickly. Just get it out of there with 10 seconds left to go. You don't want anything to happen. Chance ahead now. Pushed ahead beautifully down the right wing. Walking in. Gonzala pulls the trigger. Big stop there. Agazarm with the glove save as the buzzer sounds. And the opening stanza comes to a close. Your score at the end of one, the Capitals 1, the Seahawks 0. We'll be right back with the start of the second period in just a moment. Don't you dare go anywhere. No mind. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Southeastern Connecticut Seahawks hockey, the second period is underway. 1-0, the Capitals leading the affair. A real good one here. As sent in, icing is the call. Both teams had a power play at the end of the first period there. Neither team could capitalize. 1-0 is where we stand. JT Lindgren, the only goal scorer here thus far today. All right, face off deep in the central zone. Pushed ahead by Salisbury. And get to the goalkeeper, and the Capitals send it all the way down. I don't think it's got enough on it for icing. Let's see, it is making it to the goal line, so icing is the call. So 18 seconds played, 2 whistles thus far. Icing, and the puck will come all the way back down into the Capital zone. And stay tuned on Solu, ladies and gentlemen. Coming up next, the Norwich Hockey Club playing host. The Ontario Hockey Academy, those two got together yesterday. Lopsided victory for Norwich. We'll see how things go today. Looking to complete the sweep here at home. The Norwich Hockey Boys. Carney at the blue line. Got it to Salisbury. Salisbury sending it across. Beautiful pass for Anderson. This slid off her stick. Salisbury calling for it. And she was making her way to the cooker. On the board, Salisbury sealing off the wall there. Nice play there by Caitlin Salisbury. Number 92 in your scorecard. Digging, mucking, doing a homework. Getting back to the blue line where it's picked off by Tan. Tan gets run into there and taken away by Hondel. There's Hondel now. Hondel sending it all the way down. That's the blue line. Carney turning on it. Capitals do a real nice job to get back on side. Majewski will hustle over to get that one. Along the boards, Majewski took a little bit of a fish hook there to the intercostal space. Play allowed to continue. That went all the way out to center and tracked down by Dome. Dome hounded there. You see Tan catching up, but icing is the call. With 13:50 left to go here. And in the second stanza, you're watching Central Connecticut Capitals taking on Southeastern Connecticut Seahawks. Leaning in Asita. So pushed ahead. Seahawks couldn't connect there. Off the boards and all the way down. Doesn't have enough on it for icing. It's going to make it over the goal line. So, minute and 23 seconds. Fifth icing of the second stanza. All right, keeps track of such things. All right, face off deep in the Seahawks zone. 1-0, the Capitals in front here. Official. That's how you arrive at the face-off dot like Sita did right there. Now Twitchell got to his spot. You get to the dot and hockey stop, put your stick right down. Let the guy know I'm here and I mean business. Face-off won by Sita. And then sent in. Body language and hustling and little things like that means so much in this game. Be ready to go. Stay high tempo at all times. Out to the blue line. Chopped that, kept in by Dool. Now it comes out for Twitchell. Twitchell on the backhand sends it out. And here's Caldwell now. Caldwell tracking it there. Caldwell got to it. Left it, letting the shot go. Just wide. As Redfield got to it. Twitchell now behind the net. Trying to come away with it. Twitchell lost the handle on it. Came out to the blue line. Bodies go flying there. And now a penalty. And tripping is going to be the call. Here with 13 minutes left to go. And the face-off deep in the Seahawks zone. Under 13 minutes to go in the second period. Face-off won by the Seahawks. Good face-off win by Redfield. Cleared but not out. Kept in at the blue line. Slid across. Mitchell almost sent it off to the races. Along the boards, leaning in was Maurice. And the Seahawks looking to come away with it. They do. Skahan down the right wing. Skahan. Cross corner dump in. Twitchell will give chase there against Burleson. Burleson on the backhand. Twitchell finishes off the check in the corner. And the Capitals come away with it. Out to center ice. Poked ahead. And a foot race ensuing now. Sears trying to get to it, but a great job by Skahan to get to it first. And Gresh. Little back check. Gresh trying to get it up to Maurice. That's knocked down. The Seahawks look to break it out. Right on the stick of Twitchell. Twitchell, nice job to receive that pass. Gains the red line and dumps it in. Redfield off to get it behind the net now. Redfield turning to his forehand. Redfield had Twitchell cutting to the cooker. Tried to get it there, but went off a skate. Twitchell getting to it first in the corner. Doing battle there. Bodies collide. Redfield away with it. And now the Capitals back to the blue line. Skahan. Skahan kept it in, letting the shot go. Wobble aside. The rebound on the backhand. They score! Jamison Redfield stayed with the play as he was falling to the ice. Swept the backhand. Gathered in the rebound. Buries the biscuit there for the Seahawks. And they tie the score 1-1. A tremendous goal there. As Redfield had Capitals draped all over him. Fought them off. Then swiped it home. Swiper, no swiping does not apply. And a short-handed goal for the Seahawks. Well, if we were watching the PWHL, the player would be out of the sin bin right now. It'd be a jailbreak goal. We'll see if that rule makes its way into youth hockey. I kind of like it, actually. There's a chance now turning, wheeling, letting the shot go. I like the other rule, too, in the PWHL, where if you take a penalty, 4 ladies that are on the ice have to stay on the ice. So it's a penalty kill until either they get off the ice or the whistle. Well, making a power play not much more valuable. You got the team hustle, running around their own zone. They take a penalty. You get to put out 5 fresh players on the power play, mouth breathing. 4 of them still on the ice. Kind of like that as well. Very interesting. Off the boards, but here, no jailbreak just yet in youth hockey. And quick shot on goal. We'll see if that comes to fruition. I don't know if it will or not. I don't even know if it's the right thing to do. But interesting. It's one of the good things the PWHL has done. Many good things the PWHL has done. Tremendous success thus far in year 2, looking even bigger and better than year 1. And face off deep in the Seahawks zone. 1-1 is the score, letting the shot go. Big waffle save there. Nice Silva. There's the Capitals. Got the shot off the faceoff. Voronkov trying to get it out. That comes to the blue line. Kept in. Now it comes out to center where Burleson will retreat. Burleson for the Caps, sending it in. The Caps had a man behind the play offsides. Offsides is the call. That's all right. You don't mind that. These things happen. So 10 minutes, 37 seconds left to go. Here in the second stanza. Face off in the neutral zone. Salisbury pushes it ahead. That comes right back. And then the Seahawks break it out. First pass and the skates of Anderson. Couldn't connect. Back the other way now. Letting the shot go. Nice stop by Silva and he'll hold on. 10:23 left to go here. In the second stanza, 1-1 is your score. 2 more games to go today on the docket. Norwich Hockey Club taking on the Ontario Hockey Academy. So a lot of initials there, NHC, OHA. What's the odds on the broadcaster remembering all those in correct order? As icing is waved off, Tan got to it first. Tan at the goal line, slide in across the jam at it at the back door, trying to find it, still loose. Now on the wraparound, couldn't come back in front. Turning, wheeling, letting the shot go is Tan. Tan got back to it now at the dot, pulls the trigger, deflected in front. They score! I thought it was deflected, but looks like it might get credited to Karen Tan. I thought maybe Anderson had deflected it. But Salisbury, Tan Anderson went to work down low and would not be denied. Tan let the shot go. Ends up in the back of the net, and just like that, the Seahawks take the lead for the first time today. That line was buzzing. They wouldn't let the Capitals out with it, and here they come again. Anderson over the blue line. We'll have to check it out on replay. I thought Anderson might have deflected it, but it was Tan leading the celebration as the locomotive. Usually it's the girl or the guy going first for the high fives that gets credited with it. But either way, 2-1 is the score. A tremendous goal there. What I really liked was the persistent pressure. And these 3 ladies down the left wing now walking in, pulling the trigger. See it aside there. Agazarm. Back to the blue line it goes. Salisbury seals off the wall. Salisbury doing battle with Maurice. That's sent all the way down. Going to be wide of the goaltender. Silver, no, went off his skate. Oh, I thought maybe icing would be waved off. Clearly the ref has nowhere to be this afternoon, so it's icing. 9:12 left to go here. I'm just kidding. I'll take this guy to a ref every game all year. I like the way he calls the games. He calls penalties. Not that he doesn't, but he lets the contact go. He calls the trippings, the hookings, things like that. He does call checking. Sometimes roughing. I think he lets, for the most part, the boys and girls play. He's been right on top of things. The offsides and the icing. He's the only guy out there, so not easy. Well, I think he's doing a fine job. Just clearly has nowhere to be this afternoon. Behind the net. And the Capitals coming away with it. Swiping at it, Skahan. Sent all the way down. Nice job to come over and thwart that effort there by Hill. And Hill really having a good game today. Here's Skahan now to the outside. Skahan at the dot. Skahan along the boards. Lets the shot go. Nice hard shot. Nice stop there. The Agazon. On the boards now, trying to send it down low. On it, there's Blaze. Blaze puts the brakes on. Twitchell getting the stick in on the hands there. Play allowed to continue. Away comes Blaze now. Down the left wing. Blaze stepping to the outside, still with it. Blaze now at the dot. Pulls the trigger. Waffled aside there by Silva. Hill picking up the rebound. Julia Hill puts the brakes on. Hill protecting the puck, keeping it along the boards. Now the Seahawks, they got Twitchell up ahead. Twitchell was thinking about taking off. Hill hard off the boards, and Twitchell will give chase. Excuse me. Turning on it now, Blaze. Blaze will send it in. Knocked down by Skahan. Skahan off the boards for Twitchell. Twitchell knocks it down. Sent in by Dome. Offside is the call. 7:50 left to go here. In the second stanza, 1-1. 2-1, I apologize. 2-1, Seahawks leading the affair. How dare I? Face off in the neutral zone. Excuse me. Voronkov will give chase behind his net, hounded there by Sita. Voronkov hard along the boards, out to the blue line, but kept in. Nice job there by Burleson to keep the puck in. A chance now down low. That's Sita. Sita digging at it. That's Luciano Sita, number 75. Came out to the blue line. Ferrier went to block it, but had the stick knocked out of his hands there. Good job by Ferrier. Covering his point man. And that one out to center ice by the Seahawks. And sent away at the blue line. Sita under duress there by Gozala. Beautiful pass up ahead. Luciano Sita. over the blue line, but offside there. Peckrell got a half step ahead. 7:10 left to go here in the second stanza. We're watching Southeastern Connecticut Seahawks hockey here on the Solo. Our 5th season with the Seahawks, which is insane to think about, actually. It's been 5 years. It's our 5th season. Calling games for Southeastern Connecticut, and every game has been a privilege. Here's Dolan now. Dolan stepping to the outside, tried to cut back inside. Voronkov got a chunk of him, as did Miller. Came back in front. Miller one-hands it out of harm's way, right on the stick of Ferrier. Good show of strength there by Miller. Chipped ahead, and here comes Gozala. Gozala down the left wing, trying to find it in his feet. Does find it, now under duress. And as Peckrell got back to get a chunk of him. Kept in, no. Gozala wheels off the boards, lets the shot go. Deflected. Yeah, rough for the skates of Gresh. Into the corner it goes now. Cleared but not out. Voronkov keeping it in at the blue line on the backhand. Bouncing puck now loose in front, trying to get to Asita. Knocked down and chasing it. There, Midrzowski. Trying to get the puck in front. Lost the handle on it. Midrzowski, excuse me. And getting the shot away. That one doesn't get all the way through as Gresh got in the way. He'll send it off the boards all the way down, but more snow on the ice now, so puck not traveling as it once did. Slows down. Icing denied as Voronkov comes around the net, fires it. Got it out to center where Gresh is waiting. Gresh sending it back in, but the Capitals all sides on the player change. Second period, one of the doors is inside the blue line, so sometimes you get caught offsides on those changes. It happens. 5:55 left to go here. 2-1 is the score. Face off in the neutral zone. Seahawks come away with it. Pushed ahead. Anderson getting to it. Anderson at the dot. Anderson walking in. Pulls the trigger. Hit the post. Oh, Anderson rang the dinner bell there, but no one was hungry enough to answer the call for supper. Sometimes you got to put dessert out first. Along the boards now. Maurice hounded there by Southbury. Capitals get it all the way to the Seahawks blue line. Seahawks quickly send it back the other way. Nobody touched it, so icing is the call. 5:23 left to go here in the second stanza. 2-1. And Seahawks holding on to the lead. And face off deep now. And in the Seahawks zone. Back to the blue line it goes. Kept in by Dome. Chance in front. Silva got the big paddle on it there as Pelosi came crashing through. In the neutral zone now, Burleson holding the red line. Not allowing Tan to get by. That's a good play there. You either got to get the puck or you got to get the player. Burleson let the puck go, but didn't let Tan go by. Some people call that interference. I call it good defense. But you got to remember, everything I say, everything I think, everything I hypothesize, everything I conclude, everything from my perspective, point of view, and bird's eye point of view is from the memories, the experiences, and the genetics, frankly, of a goaltender. Here comes Anderson on the steal, walking in. She scores! Riley Anderson stole the puck off the face-off, walked in all alone, put it 5-hole, and the Seahawks with 4 minutes and 56 seconds left to go in the second stanza have regained the 2-goal lead. 3-1 is the score. A tremendous play there by Anderson. And just like that, it's 3-1 Southeastern Connecticut. Well, that line has been buzzing and clicking all day. Anderson right off the face-off, pounced on it like a puma. Anticipated what was going to happen. Brilliant play there. Here's Twitchell now. In on the forecheck as the Seahawks. That one bounces loose in front. And a nice stop there by Agazon. The rebound. Agazon reaches up with the big Mizuno. And makes the save. Agazon wearing Roland Melanson's old number 1. Flashes the leather there. 4:36 left to go here in the second stanza. Everybody seems to think that, well, you got to like that young man arriving at the face-off dot ready to go. Getting his groove on there was Blaze. And he won the draw, so hey, listen, you win the draw, you can dance however you want on your way to the face-off dot, offside at the blue line there. 4:22 left to go. Well, like I said, everybody seems to think that this is the week we're going to find out where one Juan Soto will be spending the rest of his career, or for probably the rest of his career. I have been in the camp and am still in the camp, and firm believer that that man has never intended to, nor for one moment thought about leaving the Bronx. And until I see differently, I'll never believe differently. I think Juan Soto, the minute he was traded to the Yankees, was never leaving. At the blue line, kept in. That's just me. I'm a Met fan. I'm from New York, but there's still the lure of the Yankees. The Pinstripes, Monument Park, playing in New York. And on cue, the DJ. How about that? Yeah, I don't see him leaving the Yankees. But like I said, I'm a Met fan. So would not be upset to see him calling Flushing his work home. We shall see. Either way, the man is getting paid. Caldwell, as he should. At the head. Skahan winding, shooting, letting the shot go. Agazam held on there. 3:42 left to go here in the second stanza. Seahawks with a 3-1 lead. Looking to expand upon that. Gozala leaning in to take the draw. Skahan and Hill at the blue line. Gozala looking to push it forward. Got Ferrier on the right wing. Skahan kept it in, turning, wheeling, letting the shot go off the waffle. The rebound loose in front. Mizowski lets the shot go. And getting the left flipper on it at the last moment. A big kick save there was Liam Agazam. Remember that save. If the Capitals come back to make a game of this one, don't forget that save, point blank. Medrachowski was walking right in, looking for the rebound off the waffle. And it was there. Good shot, good save. Good shot, great save. And now Gonzalo just outside the zone, leans in to take the draw. Gonzalo looking to push it ahead. Medrachowski does get it over the blue line. And back out now, here's Maurice. Skahan swiping at him there. Maurice saying that wasn't very nice. Play allowed to continue. Picked up now Skahan. Skahan heading back behind his own net now. Skahan rounding the net like Bobby Orr. Looking to cut back to the inside. Lost the handle on it. Now it came right back to Skahan. Ferrier did a nice job to block it. Here's Skahan now. Over the blue line. Stepping to the outside. Pulling the trigger. This wide on it now. Side of the net, Gonzala turning, wheeling, big stop. Agazarm got the flipper on that. Bouncing puck picked up by the Seahawks. They turn, wheel, let it go. Ferrier chasing it down into the corner. First on it, got the shot away right through the goal mouth. And now Gonzala, he puts it right in front into the goal mouth. Goaltender went to cover it, but the defenseman took it away and sent it all the way down. But now it's just going to be a face-off where it would have been had the goaltender covered it. So all things being equal, as they never are, the face-off's right back where we started from. As the great Maxine Nightingale once said. All right, the face-off now deep in the Capital zone. Salisbury leaning in to take the draw. Directing traffic there, telling Anderson, you go over there, please. So, pushed ahead, Anderson almost got to it. Voronkov at the blue line, under duress, came out to center, but Miller turns back. Miller on the forehand, gets it in. Good play there by Miller. Got to it, stayed on the forehand, got it in. The puck behind the other team's goal line, which is where you always want it. Only good things can happen when the puck's behind the other team's goal line. And here come the Capitals now, back the other way. Beautiful outlet pass. Sent out to center now. Handel. Handel will give chase. Tan on the back check breaks it up right at the blue line, but Handel did a real nice job to reach back and stay with it. Lets the shot go. Silver makes the save there. 1:37 left to go here in the second stanza. Blaze leans in to take the draw. Salisbury there as well, pushes it ahead. And the Seahawks come away. Beautiful pass up ahead. And sent it up for Anderson. Anderson will track it down. Left it Salisbury. Salisbury walking in, pulling the trigger. That one ended up on net. Made its way all the way to Aga's arm. He had to fight it off. Nice save through the screen there. Nice shot by Salisbury. Now this line of Salisbury, Tan, and Anderson been causing havoc all day long. Really developing a lot of chemistry out there are these ladies. Little Jesse Pinkman and Walter White. That's chemistry on display here from the line. Track down now. Salisbury letting the shot go. Nice stop. Agazam. We're on the doorstep. Anderson trying to get to it. Pulled off nicely there. Good play by Pelosi to win that puck out to center. Or excuse me, that was Dolm. I apologize. Miller now behind the net. Miller hard around for Tan. Tan waits for it there. Tan's got a chug of it. Comes out to Salisbury. Salisbury's got Anderson down the right wing. Salisbury sees her, dropped it off. I think it's just going to be offside. I don't think it's a penalty. Let's see. No, it is a penalty. Interference is going to be the call. Wasn't sure if that was an offsides call or a penalty call. It might have been both. Then the ref should have put both arms in the air, I think, right? Anyway, I digress. The faceoff's going to come deep in the Capital zone. So the Seahawks will be on the power play for the remainder of the stanza. Unless they bury one here in the next 49 seconds. If not, the penalty will carry over into the third period. 41 seconds. Really 40.7. If we really want to get technical, but do we really want to get that technical? We can. If you want to go there, I'll go there. Along the boards now. I don't think we need to. June now. Hard around. Cilia. We'll track it down. Luciano Cilia now. With the puck. Sita, excuse me. Sita through the neutral zone. Sita, brother, cousin, same name, did a nice job staying on side. And there it goes now. Sita on it there. Sita with just 20 seconds left to go. Capitals shorthanded. Tried to go back to Goresh. That was picked off Twitchell. Twitchell knifed it out. 15 seconds to go. Here's Redfield. Redfield on the backhand, sliding it over. Caldwell pulled the trigger. Blocked and knocked down out of midair, and the Capitals turned back the other way. Tremendous defensive play there. And I know a Dome. Sent all the way down. That's going to do it as the buzzer sounds. And the second stanza comes to a close. Your score at the end of 2 is Seahawks 3. The Capitals 1. We'll be right back with the start of the third and final chapter of this unwritten story unveiling right before your very eyes and ears. Here on Solu. Seahawks 3, Capitals 1. See you in a minute. Oh my! And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Solu Broadcasting Network. The third and final period about ready to get underway here. The Seahawks on the power play for 41 more ticks of the clock. Ref drops the puck, and we are underway. Seahawks leading it 3-1. A very good game thus far between two well-coached organizations. On the boards now. Caps coming away with it, letting the shot go. It's wide of the goalkeeper, Silva. Excuse me. Seahawks track it down. Burleson lost the handle on it, and away come the Seahawks now. Gonzala. Down the left wing. Gonzala will just flip it in. Ferrier will give chase. Into the corner, on it there is Sears. Sears got it up quickly now to Gresh. Gresh through the neutral zone. Gresh stepping to the outside, ran into a teammate. Put himself offside. 14:22 left to go. Here in the third and final stanza, a real good affair. Seahawks leading this one 3-1. Sears wins the draw away from Gonzala. Seahawks on it there. Skahan. He'll lift it out to center. Capitals back to full strength. Power play is over. Well, there, kept in. Nice play to stay with it. Falling was Gonzala, but did a great job to keep that puck in. Gonzala still covered in snow, but has the puck. Lets the quick shot go. Agazarm got the flipper on that. Arizon's got good quick flippers. Sent in Murchowski. Doesn't get through. Kicked ahead now. And the Caps now on a 2-on-1. Back the other way. Swiping it across. Skahan got a chunk of it. Sends it off into the corner. Seahawks get back. Caps send it behind the net. Chased down by Hill. Hill. And in the corner, trying to come away with it. Hill turning on it there. Hill. Nice job to turn away from pressure. And Hill finds it out to center. Good calm play there once again. Number 54. Julia Hill. 13:20 left to go here. In the affair. 3-1 is the score. Seahawks leading it. Salisbury, Tan Anderson line back out there. Salisbury at center. Tan Anderson flanked on the wings. Comes back to Skahan. He'll just dump it in, but did not have the red line. So icing is the call. And now a second ref has just arrived. Look at this guy. Just hopped off the bench and came on the ice. This guy better not show up and start calling penalties, I'll tell you right now. Mr. Official, your job's to be a linesman, all right? Let's just get that straight. This guy's done a good job. Don't be mucking up the works here. I don't like where this is headed. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't like this at all. Here's a chance now. Tan right off the boards. Walking in all alone to the forehand. Never got to pull the trigger. Got it back out in front where Anderson was knocking at the door. Now it comes back in front. Anderson tracks it down. Anderson getting the shot away. Doesn't get all the way through. And back the other way now. Here come the Capitals. Up the boards. Sending it in now. Hondo hounded there by Hill. And then it goes now. Skahan. All along the board. Skahan got together there with Blaze. On and now Anderson. The Caps keeping the puck in. The Seahawks get it out to center. Anderson now in a foot race. Anderson first to it at the blue line. Over the blue line. He's got Tan getting to the cooker. Anderson poke checked away there. Nice play there by Gresh. And the Capitals back the other way now through the neutral zone. Skahan swiping at it there. Once again sending it in offside. Is the call. Now 12:14 remaining in the affair. Three to 1 remains the score. Face-off one, back to Miller. Miller at the red line. Miller didn't gain the red line, but not a terrible play. That's okay. Better than a turnover. She went to the forehand, sent it in hard. A couple of more steps to the red line, of course, the better play, but still. She went to the forehand, sent it in hard. Those are more important. I know, call me crazy. I don't think icing's as terrible as people make it out to be. Never did. They saw deep in the Seahawks zone. No doubt the Capitals score right off this face. Back for the blue line, though. Letting the shot go. I was waiting for that one to bounce in. Here's Voronkov now. Everybody at home is like, oh, yeah, ice is not important, huh? on around. Still not out, though, from the original faceoff, mind you. So my hypothesis is still in danger. Now it's not. The Seahawks will be headed to the power play. Once Dome punches up, he does. A tripping is going to be the call. And the Seahawks headed to the power play right off of the icing faceoff. We'll head into the sin bin now. That's William Peckrell. And 11:41 left to go. Face off deep in the Seahawks, in the Capital zone, excuse me. Right field, leaning in to take the draw. Twitchell on right wing, Caldwell on left wing. Miller and Voronkov at the blue line. Face off won by the Capitals. They look to get it out. Off the boards and kept in by Miller. Miller letting the shot go. Didn't get all the way through, knocked down by the Capitals' Gresh. Turning on it, keeping it in with one hand. Got a man behind the D there for a moment. It was Twitchell, but Gretsch went back to get it. On and now Caldwell. Caldwell will send it down. Caps get to it there. Clear but not out. Here's Caldwell now. Caldwell pulling the trigger. That just missed. Got a lot on Twitchell on the rebound. Chopping at it there. Away come the Capitals now. Back the other way through the neutral zone. Chasing it. Losing the balance there. Sita for a moment. Got right back up though. Sita over the blue line. Sita looking to cut back to the inside. Almost did as bodies go flying. Seahawks on it there. Got it back to the blue line. Dolan will keep it in. Knocked down by Miller. 35 seconds remaining on the power play here for Southeastern Connecticut. Right now, trying to come out of their own zone. Beautifully chipped up by Twitchell. Now Caldwell chipping it up ahead to himself. Caldwell bursting into the backhand. He scores! Braden Caldwell. A gorgeous feed from Twitchell. Caldwell pushed it up. Ended up in a foot race. Got to the puck. Went to the backhand. And a huge goal there for the Seahawks. As they extend the lead now, 4-1 is the score. Just a beautiful pass by Twitchell at the blue line. And Caldwell, very smart to chip it ahead to himself and then chased it down full speed. And buries the biscuit there. And with 10.5 minutes left to go, the Seahawks lead it now 4-1. That was a pretty goal. Sent ahead. Majewski took his man down. Not sure if it was a power play goal. The penalty had expired. It was close to being expired, but either way. I think it was a power play when the play started. So. I'm not quite sure. That one in on Silva. No cover up. 10-10 left to go in the affair. You give us 22 minutes, we'll give you a hockey game. Face off to the right of Silva. There's Waffle Sub. Pushed ahead by the Seahawks, and now pushed ahead again. Gonzala, right off the face-off, walking in all alone, pulls the trigger, big stop there, Agazarm. Boy, if Gonzala had buried that biscuit, I would have given him the goal and the assist. He passed it to himself twice. Right off the face-off dot. Generated a beautiful scoring chance, but a nice stop by Agazarm. Gonzala's had a real good game today as he sends the puck in. Behind the net it goes now, 9:40 left to go. Off the boards. Carney did a nice job to steal the wall and keep it in. Came away to center ice. And on it there, Majewski. Majewski will turn. And Burleson with the puck at the red line. Burleson gains the red line and gets it in. Seahawks look to get it back out. They do quickly. Sent down the left wing all the way down. Doesn't have enough on it for icing. The ref waves it off. Perhaps the ref got a text during the intermission. And he's got a date waiting for him at the gin mill to go watch some football. Now he's got somewhere to go. That's a good job by the official. Here's Ferrier now. Ferrier will send it in. Before, he was calling icing on those plays. I'm telling you, his itinerary for the afternoon has changed. You can see it. Here come the Capitals now. Poke checked away at the blue line. Beautifully timed poke check there by Magic. His house. Trying to get the puck in is Ferrier. Ferrier following it up. He lets the shot go. A rebound. They score! They got the puck back in front. And just like that, the Seahawks have buried the biscuit yet again. 5-1 is the score. Gonzala He'll get credited with that one. That's why you just never give up on a play, ladies and gentlemen. You keep it going, throw the puck in the direction of the net. You never know what can happen. 5-1 now. Here's the score as the Seahawks. That's 4 unanswered. Here comes Tan now. Tan down the left wing. Tan up for Anderson. Anderson turning, wheeling, letting the shot go. The rebound. Argazin. Zarum, excuse me. Covers up. 8:27 left to go here. Face off. One by the Seahawks. Back to Hill. Hill stepping up to keep it in. Salisbury got spilled. Sent back in by Skahan, but offside. It's just the call. 8:17 left to go. And the face off now. Just outside the Capital zone. That's sent ahead. Seahawks on it there. Sending it in. Capital fans fired up. You gotta like the passion. On the boards now. Salisbury digging and mucking. Doing battle there with Leon Blaze. And now is Anderson in the corner. Anderson. Beautiful pass back for Skahan. Skahan winding, shooting. Getting a chunk of it there out at the blue line. Was Lindgren. Behind the net, got it out in front. Here's a chance now, looking to pull the trigger. A battle ensues there. As Handel got tied up with Salisbury. Did a nice job not allowing Salisbury to get the shot away. Skahan, he's been holding that blue line all day. Did it once again. Skahan looking to go run the gauntlet. Lost the handle on it. Left it Salisbury. Tried to get it back to Skahan, but taken away and back the other way now. Burleson, where Hill will step up and swipe it away. There's Anderson now down the right wing. Anderson lost the handle on it. Sent back out to center. Where the Seahawks will recover. They go D to D at the opposition's blue line, and Hill gain the puck and send it in. Back out to center ice. Hill waiting there for teammates to get back on sides. Got spilled. It got right back up and battling there to get to the puck. Tremendous play there. And Julia Hill. And she is having an outstanding game. Absolutely outstanding by number 54 in white. She's been improving all year long. And really see a lot coming together for this young lady. On it now, Hill. Hill again. Hill patient. Hill lost the handle on it, and back the other way now comes Handel. Handel walking in, pulls the trigger, big stop, Silva. Hill got back to break it up. A nice save there by Silva. Hill did a nice job after the turnover, not to pout about it. Got on a horse and got back and cleared the rebound. Here's Caldwell now. Caldwell walking in with speed at the dot, pulls the trigger. Big stop there, Agazarm, and there'll be no further play. I think Caldwell just got in a little bit too close to the goaltender there, and then just didn't have a lot of room to let it fly. Redfield leaning in to take the draw now. Redfield against Sita. Came back to Voronkov. Voronkov letting the shot go. Didn't get through. And away come the Caps now. Sending it up ahead. Down the left wing goes Sita. And all the way behind them, Miller. And Miller on it there. Miller. All around. Mike came back to Voronkov. Cleared but not out. Kept in by Duel. Mike goes off into the corner. Miller. First on it there. Miller. Sending it hard around behind the net. 5:30 left to go here. In the affair. On the backhand. Twitchell. Got to it at the blue line. And the Seahawks, Caldwell couldn't get it out. Kept in by Doom. Holmes had a good game. On to now Miller. Miller trying to get the puck out. Couldn't do so. Ends up down a stick. Sita lets the shot go. Voronkov. A chunk of that. Sending it into the corner. In the corner he goes now. Centering her attempt. Had a man in front there all alone for a moment. There was Peckrell. That came to the blue line. Rule. Boom, kept it in. Sita. Stepping to the outside. Sita with it. Got it back to the blue line. Walking in. Dolan trying to get it around. Couldn't do so as Voronkov. Reached in to break that up. The Capitals still keeping the puck in. On the backhand, chance in front. Voronkov says, get that out of here. Came back Sita now with a tough angle shot. That one just missed. The Capitals have kicked over the Hornets' nest here, and they're buzzing around. But the Seahawks do a nice job. Bend but don't break. Bill Belichickian and Escalate defense from about 2022. 4:23 left to go. Greatest franchise perhaps in sports history. Really counting on the Detroit Lions. Somebody. I don't see anybody in the AFC capable of doing it. I guess Buffalo, if they get them at home, maybe. But I don't believe Buffalo beating Kansas City in the postseason until I see Buffalo beat Kansas City in the postseason. Buffalo's good, don't get me wrong. Really don't want to see the Chiefs win 3 Super Bowls in a row, I could tell you that. And then I got to hear people start to tell me that Patrick Mahomes is better than Tom Brady. And nobody needs to ruin my day with such lackluster of a conversation, shall we say. Patrick Mahomes, quarterback's great, but Brady's a great quarterback. Off the boards it goes now. And that's sent ahead. And the Capitals will chase it down. Capitals on the puck in their own zone. Under 4 minutes to go now. As they look to rally. Down by 4. Through the neutral zone, Blaze. Blaze over the blue line. Hounded by Gonzala. Gonzala did a great job staying with him. Blaze lets a shot go. Just wide on the waffle side. Came right back to the goalkeeper. And Silva will cover up. Yeah, I don't really, outside of Buffalo, I don't see anybody in the AFC tripping up Kansas City. And Baltimore is really good again, but, again, till I see it happen. Steelers are tough. Steelers are a very tough football team to beat. They're not a great football team. They're just hard to beat. And being hard to beat is a very, very good thing. A team that's hard to beat is you never count them out. I don't see them beating the Chiefs on the road in the playoffs, but if they get them in Pittsburgh, maybe. Here's Tan now. Tan tried to cut in from the outside. Buffalo, you got to think would have a decent shot at home, but like I said, until I see it, Tan got run into there and a little bit banged up on the play. Hopefully she's all right. That's one of the Capital players fell on top of her accidentally on the way down, but Tan already back to her feet. Just a little shaken up on the play, but she'll be good to go. Tough as nails, that young lady, and a heck of a hockey player. Number 23 in white. All right, 3:12 left to go. And here in the affair. You're watching the Solu Broadcasting Network. I am your host, Scotty Bonner, here today. Along with my cameraman, Mr. Tyler Fields. To my left. 3:12 left to go. Push ahead, Salisbury. Salisbury over the blue line. Chopped that there by Lindgren. And Blaze trying to get it out for Burleson. Carney will keep it in. Send it behind the net. Hard around. Burleson on it there. Burleson got it out to center ice, and away they come now. Andal sending it in, getting to it at the goal line. Majewski did a nice job to catch up to him. Majewski sidesteps the hit there. Up for Anderson at the blue line. Knocked down, sent ahead. Anderson looking forward in the skates. Sent ahead, a foot race now. Anderson against Blaze. Blaze recovers. Gets to the puck. Hounded there by Anderson. Blaze puts the brakes on in the corner. Blaze trying to come away with it. Salisbury spilled there for her efforts. Run into there by Lindgren. So Lindgren will head to the sin bin. 2 minutes for interference. Interference is the call. Face off. Deep in the cap zone. Face off won by the Seahawks. Back to the blue line, letting the shot go. There's Skahan still in play. And there's Agger's arm. Didn't hold on to it. Thought he might. Back the other way now. Here comes Hondel. Hondel letting the shot go. Goes behind the net. Seahawks on the power play for the next minute and 10. They lead by 4 with under 2 minutes to go. Back for Dome. Dome trying to get it down low. Couldn't do so. Twitchell quickly on it there. Twitchell got it up. For Skahan. Skahan serpentining over the blue line. Lets the shot go. And missed by much on the waffle side. Caldwell dumping it on the backhand. Sent ahead and away comes Burleson now. Burleson got help. On the one left wing. Miller getting back. Even out the numbers. Pushed ahead by Silva. Right on the stick of Skahan. Skahan with the puck. Tried to connect up ahead. Just out of the reach of Twitchell. And might have enough mustard on it for icing. It does. So icing is the call with just 1:21 left to go here in the affair. All right, the face-off deep now in the Seahawks zone. Out to the blue line it goes now. Twitchell on it there. Send it out to center. 1:14 to go in the affair. Capitals on the puck at center ice. Over the blue line onside. This play by Voronkov to dislodge the puck and come away with it. Voronkov on the forehand. Hard around for Caldwell. Caldwell didn't get it out to center. That was kept in by Dome. Sita on it there. Sending it down low. Voronkov on it there. Voronkov up ahead. Twitchell just out of his reach. No icing. The ref has already waved it off. And then Twitchell first on it behind the net. Twitchell dislodges the puck. To the corner it goes. Capitals. And trying to get it out. Sita lost the handle on it. Got it up ahead. And Hill will let it run to Voronkov. Voronkov tried to get it up. Sent back in. Steered aside. On and now Hill. Hill behind the net. Hill with it. Hill coming through the neutral zone. Up for Redfield. Redfield moved it up nicely for Twitchell. Twitchell down the right wing. Twitchell lets the shot go. On net, the rebound. They score! Braden Caldwell got to the rebound and lifted it over the outstretched arms of the goalkeeper. And the Seahawks put the icing on the cake. And the cherry atop the sundae. The Parmesan cheese sprinkled across the baked ziti. Somebody call me a cab. This one's over. 6-1 is the score. The Seahawks going to get 2 points on home ice here today. A very good team performance through and through by the Southeastern Connecticut Seahawks. That's dumped in, and that's going to just about do it. As the buzzer sounds, and the Seahawks will head down to their goaltender in celebration. A very, very solid team win there as Miller crushes Silver. And then Carney lays the lumber into the goal. Boy, it's rough being a winning goaltender, I'll tell you what. Silver taking a beating. Now he's back to his feet. All right, well, thank you so much for joining us, ladies and gentlemen. A big win here for the Seahawks today. 6-1 is the final. For my cameraman, producer, director, and fellow goaltender, Mr. Tyler Fields, I've been your host, Scotty Bonner. You've been watching Southeastern Connecticut Seahawks hockey. Once again, your final from the Rose Garden in Norwich, Connecticut. The Seahawks 6, the Capitals 1. All right, stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. The Norwich Hockey Club coming up next against the Ontario Hockey Academy. Thank you so much for joining us. Enjoy the rest of your weekend.